going to take 2 or 3 minutes to just show you what the ASHRM Conference Leadership and Kepler Space Institute have collaborated on to produce a, go ahead one more. Here we are. We now have what I'm staking the claim to be is the first ever real-time, Ideas Unlimited data capture at a major conference. And I'm going to take time to go into the detail of it because, don't go away, Alex. Alex Ssegujja and I are the ones who will be talking about it more in detail after lunch at 1:30. But this is, in simplicity, what we've done. We've taken a validated group survey tool that's been going on since 1926, combined it with social networking. And this is Alex. I want to introduce it to you because one of the themes which was reinforced this morning at the keynote was the importance of capturing young talent. And so you see him right here. He's Uganda. He's been working with us in Kepler Space Institute as a technology director now for several years. This is his first trip out of Uganda. So he's a perfect example of the kind of young talent for the future that we should be pursuing, and we are. So thank you. Anyway, we will be going into the methodology of the method and the technology of it at 1:15. But this is very simple instruction. Those of you who can access the internet right now, during these 3 presentations, we'd be delighted to have you inserting comments, ideas, recommendations, and questions. Obviously, we're limited always on time. There are always more questions than time. This is a way to capture it. The database we collect, and we'll be collecting it for a month at the end of the conference. It's not public. Don't worry about the ideas you're submitting getting anywhere else. It'll be managed by the leadership here at ASHRM. So, let me proceed. Dr. Shani, I just discovered, I just saw Roland Yo was in and out. Roland Yo was Dr. Shadi's supervisor, his PhD. I happened to be Roland Yo's supervisor, so it just occurred to me, Shadi could be my grandson. And I'm delighted to have him here. Dr. Jones, under the usual crisis management for conferences, is here ready to go. Kind of the last minute. In fact, we even changed the slide, I think, to yes, to leaders such as here. And Mr. Bob Wheeler, Formula 4 leadership is here. You're going to know more about them, but one of our goals in this one is to move as rapidly as we can. So I'm going to just let Dr. Shadi take over. Sister base of technology will double every 2 years. It has proved valid, and as a matter of fact, American scholar Ray Kurzweil has predicted by the end of the century, humans and machines will have completely merged into what he calls singularity. So we are going to the opposite of extreme now of singularity. We're coming back here to this conference where Alex has produced the technology to innovate what we are claiming to be. We're stating the claim that this is the first time in any major conference anywhere in the world that we can capture real-time ideas unlimited and have it for the benefit of future research. And actually, you can do it right now, and Alex is going to tell you about it, but let me tell you a little bit about him. One of ASHRM's goals is to find, captivate young talent that's around the world in developing nations. Well, Alex is our perfect example. This is his first trip out of Uganda, but for several years he has been doing the technology for Kepler Space Institute from Uganda. So we're proud to have him here. And Alex, why don't I turn it over to you? Well, let me make one statement. That together with social impact. The combination will now provide real-time, 24/7 data input, your ideas, your comments, your recommendations, your questions, your comments into the blog which Alex has created, which is now functioning here, and which will function for the next month. So we're going to, this is a dedicated blog. It's not open to the public. It's only open to you and the leadership and team of Kepler Space Institute. You may be putting some inputs into it. We'll be capturing data, and we're testing it here for essentially the first time. Now this, well, go ahead. I'll let it turn it over to Alex, and you can go into the mechanics. This is, you're now looking...
Will be the first page that you will see when you log on the website. We have an introduction here. And on the right-hand side, we do have data stream. It is showing pulling out all the comments, the questions, ideas that we have in the system so far, and actually it is showing you the latest. And below that, we do have the introduction of Bob Clone. I wish we had a volume then here, but you can see the video. If you need any help, you just click on play, and he will take you through on how to use the whole system. We also have a translator here. If you wanted to change that to Arabic, those who may not need English, and then the blog will automatically be translated to Arabic. Just or any file, it doesn't matter if it's a doc or a PDF, all types. It's all the comments that are.
The definition of it is it's a history, it's a mixture of history, values, and vision. It's very complicated, as we all know. It's one of the most difficult kinds of phenomena to deal with cross-culturally, globally, and I'm really delighted that we are focusing on it here at ASHRM, and we have 3 expert scholars to do so. Dr. Jones and I were chatting before we came in, and she made a very interesting statement. She says, well, I really like to work in perpetual process development. And I listened to that. I've been a fellow member of the American Society of Quality. Been involved in about 30 years. I said, that's fascinating. I've never heard that term. She said, I just made it up. But it's a marvelous term, so we are establishing it in the literature as of today. Thank you very much. So please, Dr. Jones.
I want to make sure he gives you credit for that also. So when you hear that word perpetual development, you'll say, oh, Eureka said that, and she's a part of the Ramco. Well, good morning.